Welcome to Millennial Golf Club. We have a really cool video for you today. I figured since Millennial Golf Club has its name, and I named it for a reason, not just the fact that I'm old, right? But I love Millennial era golf clubs, okay? So I love the Titleist 975, you know, anything from that sort of 98 to 2010 really era of golf clubs. I love those, like the white TaylorMade burners. Those might have been a little later than that, might have been like more like 2011 or so. But lots of really cool clubs. So what I figured we could do today is a head-to-head of old technology versus new technology. Millennial technology versus 2025 technology, or 24 when it comes to this one. But I figured, let's see how much technology has jumped in the last 25 to 30 years or so, and if it makes a big difference, right? Like, we know there's different lofts for different irons compared to like what era you've got your golf clubs, but let's see in action what those numbers actually mean. So today we're gonna go through two different 7-irons, two different drivers, and two different 5-woods. So the old one, we'll see how well they can keep up. The new one, we'll see if the new technology really does matter. But yeah, let's start off with the 7-irons. The first one is the Titleist DCI 981 7-iron. This is a classic. The DCIs were really, really cool. Cavity back. They're supposed to be kind of forgiving for that era, but it's a Titleist, so it's still made for decent players, right? And then, of course, my irons, Ping i530s, same 7-irons. So these two clubs are like not only different in technology. This one's hollow-headed, this one's cavity back. It's Titleist versus Ping, you know, two old stalwarts of the golf game in general. This one is 35 degrees, so we're talking like traditional lofts when it comes to 7-irons, a 35 degree. And then this one is 29 degrees on my 7-iron, which, yes, my irons are a little bit loft jacked. I'm not unhappy with that. They're hollow, they're hot, all the things that help a slow swinger like myself get the ball out there. But my 8-iron is relatively the same loft as this old Titleist 7-iron. But let's see how far they go. Let's see what the numbers look like on these two clubs. I'm going to start out with my 7-iron just to kind of get warmed up a little. I did hit some balls before this, so I'm not completely cold. You probably see that from the lovely sweat around myself. But let's go ahead and start with the Ping i530 7-iron, and then we'll go to the Titleist, okay? All right, i530 to start. Let's see how we go. I was working on some stuff over the weekend. Start off with good contact at least. To the right. All right, 156, 160. That's relatively in my wheelhouse of 7-iron. I'd say usual for me is like 160 or so. I've hit some 7-irons on the channel before, but we're gonna hit 5 of each. Ooh, better golf shot. 156, 160, that's great. A little slow for my 7-iron. I would say I average probably 79 or 80, 79 and a half miles an hour, let's call it. But, you know, we're getting warmed up. We're getting warmed up. Good one. There we go, 160, 165 total. Great one. Very shallow attack angle. That's my swing for you. And I'm realizing the smash factor is the one on the left there. I'm going to change that real quick. That's going to drive me crazy. We want total. Actually, let's do carry. Let's do carry. I love carry as the left number. All right, that's 3 of them. Little heely, but right in my zone. Little heely, but right in my zone. Look at that, 155, 156, 159, 158. We're nothing if not consistent on this channel, right? All right, last one with the i530. And to the right, but solid contact at least. Whew. yeah, definitely. I'm working on something getting down at the bottom here where I'm kind of shallowing myself. I think that's the right term, shallowing myself before I hit. And so I'm still working on timing. You'll see the ball's going higher, which is what I want. But that was the I-530 7-iron. Let's jump to the Titleist DCI. And honestly, like, oh, I'll change this to the 8-iron since it, not the 8-iron in terms of the club, but just for tracking purposes. But yeah, just off the bat here, like obviously it's a little older grip, but it's got a little bit more loft to it. It looks like an 8-iron to me. So also a steel shaft. What's it called? Tri-spec? Anyway, tri-spec shaft. I'm sure any ball knowers or old club knowers know that shit. So let's go ahead and hit the DCI 7-iron. Oh, we're seeing a difference already. Okay, first one goes 141, which, you know, I think I hit my 8-iron further than that. So let's see the next one. That's a better golf shot. That's a better golf shot. 145, 148. Cool. Yeah, I love the feel of these though. Like this technology, like if it was stronger lofted, I would love it. Yeah, we're going way up in the air, 98 feet, 6,800 spin. So like back in the day, they used to say, for whatever iron you are, that's times 1,000 what your spin should be. So like seeing 6,900 spin on this 7-iron is like, ooh, I'm doing what I should be in terms of back in the day specs at least. But God knows I'd like my 7-iron to go more than 137 yards. Now that one I striped. That's about as good as I can hit that one. 6,300 spin, attack angle's good. I love the feel of these. Like these DCIs, if I could get these, like I get the lofts lowered a little bit, or hell, just play 1 iron longer and everything, I could still play with these. I could easily still play with these. And whatever grips they put on, I kind of like them too. Ooh, a thin one. Thin one. Okay. Thin at 5,700 with spin rates, not too bad. Honestly, really love the feel of these DCIs. Like, I'm a Millennial guy. I like the Millennial irons. This one comes out of 1998 versus mine that are brand new. So 98 versus 2024, I think, when my irons were put out, 2025. But let's look at the two next to each other. So my 7-iron averaged right around 79 miles an hour in club head speed, 160 total, 156 carry, 95 feet in height, 5,300 spin, very shallow attack angle, which is not unheard of for me. But look at the smash factor. That's the, what is it, the ball speed divided by the club speed, or the other way around, however that math works. But 1.41 on my I-530s. Let's see what the Titleist showed. A little more dispersion in the Titleists. I don't know if you guys can see those little yellow lines on there, which is not a big deal. They're kind of sprayed all over, honestly. But club head speed's actually not that far down, 77.9. So like, all in all, for like more loft, I was actually creating pretty good club head speed with the DCIs. God, they're such a nice looking iron. But yeah, carry was right around 140, height a little lower, which is funny with more loft, right? That tells you, like, even though the new irons are more loft jack, they're a little lower in loft, they still get the ball up in the air. Like, I was hitting my irons higher than this, and there was a loft difference of 6 degrees. And then of course the spin and the smash factor are like, the spin's way down, or sorry, so the spin is way up and the smash factor's way down. So it's 1.33 instead of 1.41 on mine. But fun test. Okay, so up next we're going to be switching to 5 woods. I will go ahead and grab both a Millennial 5 wood and a new 5 wood. All right, so new 5 wood, Millennial 5 wood. Millennial 5 wood, this one's from 2007. It's a little newer than the DCIs were. Tailor-made burner. They called this the 2007 burner, which actually this is the era of burner that I had a hybrid in back in the day. But I love this like two-tone colored shaft. I love the shape of this head. It's got this really nice like kind of cut to it so that you feel like you're going to get underneath the ball, which is so great for a 5 wood, right? And then you've got mine, which is like the QI40, brand new one. They're about the same in length, which is good. So like over the years, the length of 5 woods haven't changed too much. And then both of them are 18 degrees. So like unlike the 7 irons that were like vastly different because of the eras of technology, these are the same loft. So let's see how these go together. Again, I'll start with mine, my new one first, and then we'll hop into the fun with the burner. Okay, so let's start off with my 5 wood, and full transparency. This is the least favorite club in my bag right now. My 5 wood and I have not been getting along, so we'll see how it goes today. But I will say this: I'm looking at some potential swaps for it. Let's just say that. All right, let's start with 5 wood. Well, maybe I don't get rid of it. No, not too far, actually. Pretty short. Where do I have this set? I have it set at standard loft. Interesting. And again, I'm playing with a new swing motion, shallowing that club. So my numbers might be a little off of what they normally are, but honestly, that one felt good. It just didn't go anywhere. Oh, that felt heely as all heck. So that's more normal for me, like shitty Healy 5 wood, but it's gonna be 88 miles an hour. Shout out Back to the Future. And then, you know, landing somewhere 195, 200, rolling out to maybe 220, 225 for me. But yeah, I haven't been able to get it up in the air very well. Smash factor was good, but yeah, I realize I'm just gonna change this screen real quick. So yeah, they both carried about the same distance, but one rolled out significantly more. Let's keep rolling with it. Okay, that's as good as I can hit a golf club right there. That's about as good as I can hit my 5 wood. Maybe it stays in the bag, you know? But yeah, this is great. 88.5 speed, 210 carry, 222 total. Yeah, I can't complain with that one. I'm dead curious to see how the burner 5 wood's gonna go. Little thin, but a good one. See, that's the thing with these golf clubs. You just gotta threaten them for how to threaten them to not stay in your bag, and then they're like, no, I'll be good, I swear. But yeah, this is a couple of good ones in a row at least. One more with the new 5 wood. Ooh, real Healy. Real Healy. That's the shitty ones I've been seeing. Those are the shitty ones I've been seeing. Like, I don't know if anybody else has got this miss, but like with my woods, I'll catch it Healy here, and it'll give me just a big hook because my speed's still there. Huh. Anyway, that's 5 with the QI40. Let me go to the 2007 burner. All right. So this is the burner. Let me get it close to you guys. It looks like that. Probably you guys remember this club, but oh man. Nostalgia. This is the nostalgia video. Ooh, definitely left. Oh wow, got up in the air. I'm not mad at that one. 193 with the burner. Pretty dang good. I mean, honestly, I'm losing a little bit of speed. I'm to like 85.7, but like contact was good and it was up in the air. Let's see what the next one looks like. Ooh, so that's the same one that I've been getting with my club, that kind of heely one. But 192, 220 total? I can't be mad at that, honestly. Like, the burner's holding its own, man. So far, like, that was not hit well at all. Like, I hit that like right here, and she stayed together pretty good. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know, maybe the burner's going in the bag. 204, 226 total. I love that. I love that. 1.51 smash factor with a 5 woods. Pretty good. All right. 2 more. Lost that one a little right. Still solid though. 201, 216 total. I feel like even when I catch them good, they're not going quite as far, but honestly, new technology is not so crazy when it comes to woods. Ooh, caught that one pretty decent. 196 carry, 228 total. I might have hit these, like that was kind of low and shitty, but like I might have hit these just as far as I did the QI4Ds. Let's take a look at them. So the QI4Ds, 88 miles an hour, again, Back to the Future, 88 miles an hour speed, 197 carry, 217 total, 3,100 spin. I mean, pretty average. I did have a couple of shitty ones to the left, so pretty average for me. So 197 and 217. Let's see how the burner did. I hate to say it, I think I hit the burner better. 85 miles an hour, 197 carry, which is kind of similar to what the QI4D was, and 220 total. So pretty damn similar. I would say the technology hasn't come too crazy when it comes to 5 woods, at least. I think it's cool them being the same loft, same stiff graphite shaft, but like, man, Millennial technology really held up when it came to the 5 wood. Okay, so last one is going to be driver. Okay, so moving on to the driver. This is my driver, Ping G440 LST. A little bit of lead tape from our last video. I've become a lead tape fiend, but a little bit on the toe and a little bit in the back to give me some forgiveness and a little bit of anti-left. Shaft is the KBS TD stiff, 60 grams. Yeah, I haven't really gotten along with it too much as a driver, but every now and then I get like, I had a shot over the weekend that was literally drove the green on a 283 yard par 4 and put it to like 11 feet for eagle. Did I make the putt? No, but put it to there for eagle. So I can't be mad at this driver, but let's go ahead and see, let's go ahead and set some stock numbers and see how it's going. I have been trying another new thing with the driver, setting the club further behind the ball. It's been paying dividends. Okay, pretty average one for me. 220, 255 total. A little bit low spinning actually. A little bit low spinning. But I'm not mad at that, 95 miles an hour. I'm not mad at that one at all. Especially since I'm not like crazy warm. Ooh, smoked that one. Smoked that one for me, 264. I've actually hit the driver over to 260 on the channel. Oh, all right. See, I can do it. I'm a real boy. All right. 3 more with this one. That feels good. It's actually John Rahm that sets his club far behind like this. Pretty good. That's more of my normal 220 carry, 254. Yeah. All right, 2 more drives. 2 more drives with the G440. I hit it good, but it is right. 236 carry, 247 total. Okay. 1 more with my driver. Let's see if we can juice another one over 260. Let's see if I got it in me. So I set it up here, set it up off the toe, and then just go behind the ball a bit. One of the straightest ones. 237 carry, 252. If I do that on the golf course, dead straight like that every time, I don't care that much about distance then. Perfect. So those are the 5 with the G440 LST. Let me go ahead and switch to a special driver. Okay, so this is a special driver. So my G440 and I might not get along these days. We're kind of figuring each other out, you know. It's new in our relationship. I still trying, you know. But anyway, this is my original driver from when I was 19 years old. Let's see, it would have been 2006. So I would have been 18 or 19 years old. Used this driver up until probably 2020. Love this thing. It's the Cobra F Speed, still 460 cc, so it's not like a small one or anything, but I loved this driver. 10.5 degrees, the Aldila shaft with this beautiful green, stiff flex. Love this club, always have. You can see that it was well loved because the little ferrule's starting to come off of it, but I'm curious. Let's see what kind of numbers. Honestly, I would love if this kept up with the new technology. Woo! Woo! Low. 220, 252 total. Low spinner though, 1800 spin. Oh man, it's weird hitting this club again. Feel like I'm 20 again, you know. All right. Let's see if I can catch one a little better. Caught that one pretty good. 226 carry, 253 total. Pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. Oh, don't you just love nostalgia? Even though this is nowhere near as good as the new technology, there's just something about it, man. Something about playing clubs from that time, throwing on the old skinny jeans. A little far to the right, but I did that with my driver too, so 230 total, 245, 244 I should say, total. Not bad, not bad. I honestly don't think they're gonna be that different. I bet my driver probably outdrives it because I had that one that was 264, but let's see how it goes. So I set up here, drop it back, that's my new move. 98 miles an hour club head speed, 259.8 with the old F speed. She's still got some magic in her. She's still got some magic in the old girl, you know? Oh, if I could get up over 260 with the F speed, that would just make my day. I missed it by 0.2. We could say it rounded up to 260, okay? But I might try and juice this one a little bit. See if I can get it to 260. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, 258.9. Definitely a little more of a draw, but oh, I love this club and I always will. I could go play this club on the course today. Let's see the difference between my driver and the F speed. All right. So my driver, a lot of them up the middle. I had that one kind of pop up, one to the right, but 229 total, 255, or sorry, 229 carry to 255 total. I can't be mad at that, especially if I'm hitting the fairway. Like, I think the average golfer hits it like 240 with their driver. So if I'm over that and I'm hitting the fairways, I'm good. But yeah, let's see how the F speed keeps up. Okay, I love to say this. The old girl, club head speed was faster than the G440. Love you. Carry 226, I think that was about the same as the G440. And then total 254, so like a yard or two difference between the G440 and this. And of course, do I know that the 440 is way more forgiving and I just have love and nostalgia for this? Yes, but there's not that much of a difference, you know what I mean? Like, I will say, both with the 5-wood and with the drivers, not that much difference. But of course, with the 7-irons that we did between the DCI and the Ping i530s, they're a little bit different. But like, so to recap, irons, DCI Titleist from 1998. They're the only ones that were before the year 2000. 1998. For those, and then my i530s, those were pretty incomparable because one has so much more loft in 35 degrees than the 29-degree 7-iron now. But the 5-woods, pretty close in the way they laid out. 2007 burner to brand new QI40, pretty comparable. And then drivers, you see it, faster with the 2005-6 technology. So not a lot of change, honestly, but this was a really fun one. This is all in the same vein of the Millennial Golf Club. Like, I'm all about trying these old clubs, seeing how they go against the others. I definitely want to do this more. Maybe we'll call it like, I don't know, we'll come up with a fun name for throwback stuff. But I do want to do more of these in the future. But thank you so much for watching this video. Like and subscribe, of course, and I will see you next time.